William Shatner's made a lot of based comments lately. It's great. I like it when these actors kind of get older and they don't care anymore, so they're not trying to impress anybody in Hollywood. You see people like this who are talented, who are seem to be pretty genuine individuals, and then, of course, they're getting attacked by the woke mob. William Shatner, of course, represents Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk represents masculinity, sheer and unabashed, swashbuckling, and, of course, saving the damsel in distress at every turn. This is something Hollywood can't have as a narrative these days. That's why they've all but erased Captain Kirk from the Star Trek mythos. If you look at it, there's a reason they're making a Captain Pike who's kind of like this cucky guy who's, just surrounded by women who are just making him better in the current strange new worlds. Mark my words, these things are not accidental castings. They do this kind of thing in order to make a psyop against men. And of course, everything's like that in the culture today. But William Shatner actually claps back, and I love watching it. He's done it again. This is the second time in as many months, and we are going to cover the news in just a moment. My name's John Delarose, everybody. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning commentator. Commentator? No, I'm not. I'm an award-winning comic creator. I'll fix that in edit, guys. And that's what I do, is I make comics. I'm not a professional YouTuber here, and that's why I make these YouTube mistakes. I've got a new book, All Eyes on Ashley, on Kickstarter right now, and of course, I've gotten great comments just about, somebody's unabashed to show beautiful women in different situations here. And of course, here is our interior art. It matches the exterior. It's all about a guy named Spencer who needs to become a man in order to get a hot girl's attention. He's got to stop his simping. And it's a good message for young boys today. And of course, this is going to be a very fun comic book. If you just enjoy things that are high action and adventure, that are very much like just good pacing, good fun, you'll enjoy this. Go back this and support our independent journalism. Support our art today. Appreciate it. This is from my website, Fandom Pulse. Star Trek's Captain Kirk, William Shatner mocks EU, that's the European Union, efforts to eliminate iconic to boldly go where no man has gone before. Now, Star Trek has been trying to get rid of this for years. They actually started with the Next Generation, and that's when this third wave feminism started creeping into things. They changed it to where no one has gone before because they want to change the gendered language. And that's the mission, of course, of these wokeites these days. It doesn't work very well in Spanish, by the way, because Spanish, every language has masculine or feminine versions of it, so it doesn't make any sense. And that's why they are going with that weird Latinx garbage that they're doing. But in English, they are trying to get rid of it. And of course, they need to just shatter anything that Captain Kirk has done at this juncture. So, this is what happens. The EU chiefs want to ban gendered phrases. Ban it. Such as classic Star Trek lines to boldly go where no man has gone before. Bureaucrats say it should be changed so that people can't even hear this. Oh my gosh. So here it is. William Shatner claps back in the best way possible. Presentism at work yet again. Interesting word choice right there. So this is what it is. It's the modern day people, the SJWs, the people writing for modern audiences, the wokeites, as you call them, love to pretend that everything's just starting right now, that they're in this war right now to make gender equality a thing. Really, it's just about subverting men at this point. There's no gender equality anything going on for real. But very weird. Why start at Star Trek? That's a great question. Star Trek really never has had any kind of problem like this. Isn't it better to just start at the beginning and redo the foundation material such as the Magna Carta, religious writing, works of Shakespeare before worrying about a silly TV show opening that reflects the social commentary of, and I got to pull up the rest of the quote. Oh my gosh, professional YouTube. Where is this? It's not listed here. Let's go. Reflects the social commentary of, I'm blocked by William Shatner. Gosh dang it, chat. This is really upsetting. Oh my gosh. Let's switch to my Fandom Pulse account and see what happens here. This is the type of thing that professional YouTubers don't have to deal with. That reflects social commentary of the time. If people are offended by 6 seconds of dialogue recorded in 1966 without a modicum of understanding that the social issues at the time, there's bigger issues that they need to deal with first, like educating themselves. Absolutely. Now, this is interesting too. Now, I would not say this is dialogue of the time. It's totally fine to refer to a person, a human, as man. That is like the standard language that's been used for all of history. Of course, now that it's women, they got to flip out all the time. And this is just about emotionally flipping out, changing language in order to gaslight you, in order to tell you you're something that needs to be subjugated by them. Even when you take William Shatner's stance here in this, you have to go, okay, well, this is social commentary at the time. Nowadays, I'd say something different. You got to stop doing that. And that's, if you want to preserve the culture, you have to stop falling back. The line must be drawn here, this far and no further. Where have I heard that before? Oh yeah. And so that is really where things are at with the culture. Now, William Shatner, of course, is a classical liberal. He's really not as far as I am on things. I don't know why I'm blocked by him. But of course, Fandom Pulse isn't on that account, thank God. But we are very, of course, sympathetic towards William Shatner, and we love him. So very odd that we got blocked at this juncture. Anyway, he had problems before, and it's all about the feminization of everything here as well. If you look at this Star Trek promotional poster, you see all the black women up front and center as if they're the most important people in Star Trek. Michael, and then the cartoon. None of those people are the most important people in Star Trek. Of course, they're promoting the new stuff now. But you see Captain Picard off to the side, and look, William Shatner, the masculine example, is missing. And William Shatner talked about this before, saying all you have to do is look at Paramount Plus's graphics to answer the question, which is talking about why they're trying to erase Captain Kirk. And this is what it is. They're erasing language. They want to change things. They want to gaslight you as a man about your self-worth. They want to tell you that masculinity is somehow a bad thing. And it's a false message. It is all about subverting the culture at the end of the day, and that's what these people are doing. I'm glad William Shatner calls it out. Even if he has me blocked. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. Of course, check out my new book, All Eyes on Ashley. Really appreciate you guys supporting our art. We'll be back soon.